This is home sweet home for Cameron Durden.
I am a filmmaker. I am an artist. I'm a reader. I throw shade. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm an artist, and I really want to celebrate everything that I've seen in Austin.
Cameron has roots firmly planted in Central Texas, across Austin and in Round Rock, where he was raised.
I am lucky because I have two incredible parents who made it their business to ensure that me and my brother stayed involved in the greater Black community at large.
His family
Isn't she stunning?
has roots of their own, going back generations, and many of those roots are spread across Austin's east side, historically where Black families prospered and grew. That's where Cameron's grandparents lived, and where Cameron went to church.
It's crazy seeing their old building, which for 10 years, every summer, I would go into their Family Life Center to learn a musical. And now it's gone. It's an apartment complex.
Cameron says East Austin is where he spent his formative years.
Abundant Life Learning Center, which is on Cameron Road, if I'm not mistaken.
But now, the East Austin he grew up in looks different. New homes are wildly different than the ones he grew up seeing.
I see them turning into these weird art pieces, which is fabulous and it's great, but it's you could have used that energy to building up this beautiful community that gave and continues to give Austin so much and is so underappreciated.
While a select few in Austin prosper, he says, many have been left out of that prosperity.
This world is not set up specifically for people of color necessarily to succeed. But yet, again and again, I see Mexican American, Korean American, African American people who just mollywop and they overcome, because that's all we can do.
He says he dreams of returning to East Austin for good this time.
The things that I learned from being in those areas, I find it my duty to introduce that to new Black people who this is their first time ever coming to Austin. Or if I have kids, it's my responsibility to teach what I learned from my time in East Austin to my kids, you know what I'm saying, as my parents did for me.
But wherever his new home is or may be, he says he'll take all of those lessons learned with him.